In this video, we will be preparing a simple set of company accounts for Ellis Electrical Limited. So we already have our trial balance set up here, so we just need to put it into HyperTax. The company is set up in HyperTax, so we press plus here on a new set of accounts. We put in our start date 01/04/2023 and our end date 31st of March 2024. We have no previous period. This period is exactly 1 year long. And we'll add our director, Peter Ellis, date appointed, the first day of the period. And save that, ready to move on to the trial balance. Before we do that, I'm just going to change the accounts type to micro entity, so it's the minimal disclosure. It's prompting me there saying, do you want to leave the page because you've not saved? I'll say cancel because I do want to save it. It's quite handy, that prompt. And in the contents page, I'm going to add in the director, Peter Ellis. I'll do the date he's signing the accounts, 2024. And put in there again, Peter Ellis, 30/04/2024. That's the balance sheet date. So they're now saved and we're ready to go to the trial balance. Now you'll see everything is closed at the moment, so you can't actually put any information in, but you can open it up by pressing the plus button. So now if I go to my trial balance, I can see I've got a bank balance of 14710. Let's get that in here, 14710. We have trade debtors of 1,000. Add that in there. And we can open up the creditors now, because we're going to put in the director's loan, 12212. This is a negative, 212, because it's a creditor. We've got the corporation tax of 2660. We have the accrual of 400. That's down here, which is the accountancy. And then we've got the share capital, I recall, of 100 there. Then down into the profit and loss account, let's open up the turnover and the cost of sales. The turnover is 26,000. That goes in as a credit, which is always the way with sales. And then our expenses go in as a debit. We've got our director's salary, £5,000. Let's go down the list. Phone of 240. That's admin general. 240. We had some motor expenses of 450. We've got travel costs of 600. Homer's office is 312. That's up here. It's not. It's in our premises costs. There we go. 312. We've got 400 for accountancy, which is down here in legal and professional. 400. We've got 2660 in corporation tax, and then the last thing I recall is the dividends of £11,000. Let's get those in and hope that everything balances. 11. There we go. It's all balanced off. So that's great. And you'll notice if I go to another page now, it has automatically saved that trial balance, and we've only got the boxes open which we put in the information for, so it means it's easy to scroll up and down because you haven't got all of those other boxes open. You can always show all the boxes if you like. Close them down again, show the balances that we need. So let's have a look what we've got. We can go to our document page, and now you can see we've got our full draft accounts. There's our director's report, our profit and loss account. and our balance sheet. I am noticing we need to add in the average number of employees, so let's do that now. In the notes here, average number of employees, just got one employee, the one director. Click that, save it, go back to that page now. Where is the balance sheet? Yeah, we've got one employee there now. That's great. So with the accounts ready, I'm going to save them down to our file ready for review. There we go, saved in the folder for the company. And I'm now going to do the corporation tax return. So if you click here on Ellis Electrical, it's going to take you back to the dashboard for the client. Click here on plus for the tax return. Choose your period and click save to set it up. And here we go, we're straight into the tax return. It's already pulled through the profit per the accounts. Very simple tax return here, just a 19% tax to pay, which gives us the 2660 that we've already seen in the accounts. So I can click save here, print, save it into our folder, and it really is as simple as that. What I could actually do here is go to the paper form, and you can see here we've got all the usual pages you'd expect from a CT600, and I can click to print that off as well and save it into our folder there. So we've got everything ready for the review. And once the review is complete, you're ready to submit. So we would go to the submission button here, add the name of the director and his status as director. It says here account status needs fixing because we're currently showing draft accounts. So we can put that to approved accounts. You'll notice on the document now, I'll click save first. The document now doesn't have the draft mark on there. We can go back to our tax return. Of course, it needs updating with the accounts because they're no longer draft. And go to the submit button and everything is ready to submit. And equally, we can go back to the accounts and we can submit those to Companies House. So thanks for watching the video, and hopefully you now have a better idea of how to prepare a set of accounts in HyperTax.